What's up, everybody? I'm back. So right before this video started, right, I'm just sitting here thinking, because I guess I still feel like this is gonna be. Let me turn this down. This is a beat I made on GarageBand because I'm trying to figure out how to have some type of intro. Not quite sure how to edit these videos yet, but anyway, y'all. I guess I still consider myself in practice mode because I be having so much to say and I got so much knowledge, but it's just like I don't like talking to people. This is even though I'm here by myself and I'm speaking to the whole world. It's like a fear of public speaking. Anyway, y'all know I'm up on this Venus retrograde energy. Um, I did do another video. I can't remember if I took it down from being public because I stopped in the middle of the video because I just don't have like a private studio or nothing. I just be doing this whatever on a whim. All right, so Venus retrograde. That's the energy. I'm gonna simply pull a card for just the next couple days, but one thing about it, I'm fascinated with Venus retrogrades because, first of all, they only occur every 18 months. So that's about almost every 2 years, right? So it's time. It's time. It's time to fuss. It's time to fight. It's time to argue. It's time to break up. It's trying to get back together with old people. It's getting mad at new people. So it's so much going on with the love energy. And y'all, Venus also represents the things that we love, value, and appreciate: our jobs, our money. So every day I go to work, I got a supervisor position a few months back, and you know, I started pulling cards every day before work because you guys, they did not want me to have this job. They did not want me to have this position. The men, the women, there was just so much jealousy. So I kind of had to figure out, um, what the energy was because, things was just so chaotic at work. Um, so last week, I'm saying that to say last week, I was just pulling a couple cards before work. And because I know, we're in this energy and we're in this time period, right? Okay, it's after pandemic, right? Everybody was getting a lot of, it was free shit everywhere, free stuff, benefits, you know what I'm saying? Nobody was really working hard. Everybody's enjoying life. Now, during that time when everybody was doing all that, a lot of people wasn't taking care of their relationships because one thing about it, some people, when they get money, when they get up a little bit, they tend to change, right? So, you know, it wasn't just the pandemic, it was also the universal shifts that we were going through that tested a lot of relationships. And I'm bringing that up to say, a lot of people that I've been friends with like forever, decades, I'm no longer friends with because it was just like, I don't know, once the quote unquote veil was lifted, you started seeing, you know what I'm saying, people for more of um who they really are, right? So anyway, I feel like, I was an astrologer in another lifetime. I've loved astrology for my entire life. Okay, like I do this shit. I'm into this shit. I'm about this shit. So, I'm beyond, being a Scorpio sun. I'm a Scorpio and Uranus and Venus. And I'm getting to this part because this is why at this point I'm so obsessed with Venus retrogrades because I was born with that natal alignment. I was born with Venus in Scorpio retrograde. Okay. If you guys know anything about Venus in Scorpio, that energy is tough. That energy is tough. You are an obsessive lover. Um, you can be secretive. You can be manipulative. You definitely an investigator, but you do love hard. Um, Venus in Scorpio, if you have that alignment, like that love changes people. That's what that means. My love changes people. My love is transforms lives. Okay. I do at this point, yeah, I do have some people that I've fallen out with, but and this is all my Scorpios out there. Once you love a Scorpio, you'll never stop loving a Scorpio. So all you people that be hating, saying you'll never be with that sign again, I don't have to do no deep investigation to know that deep down, that's that's not the truth. You really love that motherfucker so bad. Okay. So anyway, that is my obsession with Venus retrograde because I do have that alignment. Now, the thing about it is I'm just now realizing why I have such difficulty in relationships because you guys, I see all these posts about the signs and their difficulty, to love. And, Scorpio's up there. I've even, you know what I'm saying? I think if I wasn't before when my mother told me I was hard to love, I became hard to love then. Um, and I think part of the problem is love somewhat validates us. It validates us as a person. So I'm saying that to say that, I love deep and I feel like I'm a really good person. At this point in life, you know what I'm saying? I don't even call it no spiritual path. I'm just a sovereign human being, you know what I'm saying, trying to create generational wealth for my kids, because that's the only thing that's really important, right? Um, so again, relationships are difficult for me. I spent my whole life trying to be validated just because of, the type of emotional abuse, the type of trauma, the type of, communication patterns that was set up, with my family and whatnot. Um, I took a lot of emotional abuse from, my mother. Like our whole household was, they didn't communicate a lot. So as a child, I had to, be very intuitive to try to figure out what people were thinking, what people were feeling, what, should I do? So yeah, into adulthood, into relationships, I always tried to over validate myself. You know what I'm saying? So you guys have to be careful. Yeah, whatever type of childhood trauma or whatever you saw as a child, yes, that is definitely going to play into your relationship factor. So anyway, back to me being terrible at relationships. I feel like I love so hard and I give so much. Once the relationship fails, or once the friendship fails, or once I don't get what I give, I'm angry. I'm vengeful. At that point, everybody that know, what I'm saying, the energy of these constellations. I ain't even gonna say signs because it's just, what I'm saying, the energy concentration of that constellation that you were born out of. Okay, yeah. So once I get hurt, that's it. And I'm not, what I'm saying, I'm not perfect. I'll never be that. Part of me healing and becoming a sovereign, individual, because I've made another video. Healing is an everyday process. There is never a healed. It doesn't stop. There isn't a state. It's every day that you have to work on this. Okay. Um. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be the first person to admit it probably was me at plenty of times. But it takes two to tango. But anyway, so yeah, I'm obsessed with Venus retrograde. Um, Being that I do have this energy in my natal, I feel like I'm going to be able to navigate it better. Now, the retrograde is in Leo, so the best thing to do is to figure out how to use that energy. You know what I'm saying? How to use that energy, how to use that energy. Because what you want to do in life, what I'm trying to become is an alchemist. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that can, change energy from good to bad. Because again, if you on this spiritual path and you know anything, even if you know just simple math that you learn in science class, energy is never destroyed. It's only transferred. So, and I spoke on this in the last video. What's really funny to me, y'all, is I see all these, astrologers, these spiritual people, these tarot card readers, they're on Instagram and they have positive ideas about this Venus retrograde, right? And that's great because I'm never going to say, you know what I'm saying, nobody's wrong, because that is what's wrong with these the spiritual community, all these teachers out here. They try to argue and, make it seem like they were the first people with the information, and they wasn't. Everybody wants to be right and nobody's right. Okay. Anyway, so they're out here with, just all this positive energy, positive, vibes about this retrograde. But y'all, I got to keep it real with you. It's a retrograde. It's a Venus retrograde. The sign of love, money, and the things that we value is going to be moving slow and backwards. Come on now, all the X is finna come back. What's funny is, and I always tell y'all, the pre-shadow and the post-shadow of any retrograde, that's where the energy hits the hardest. Okay, so I have an ex that I haven't seen, you know what I'm saying, in real life, not moving through the city or nothing. I go to the club last weekend. He's the first person that I see when I walk in. I am going through a major dispute with a flight that I had canceled. I'm trying to get to Dallas, Texas. I go on Frontier Airlines. I'm buying the flight for Dallas, Texas. So when you take me to Denver, Colorado, and you drop me and my kid off, and you tell me the flight's canceled and I don't have any way to get anywhere else, yeah, I'm disputing that with my credit card because I feel like I'm not getting what I paid for. I didn't ask you to take me to Denver, Colorado. So anyway, even just with our work check deposits, things are coming a little slow. Like your little money situation just gonna be aggravating as hell. The work schedule's not typically, how I would like for it to be. So it's just all these annoying little things. But again, I know how to navigate this energy because this is, in my natal chart. So, with this energy, I feel like I get ghosted a lot. Like nobody that I talk to text like, hey, ain't nobody acting right. No, nobody's acting right. I was going to a birthday party last night. I went to buy, I had these up in little buns, so that's why they're like curly like this. And I'm just leaving it down because today it's hot out there. I'm not about to put, too much into what's going on. But anyway, I'm telling the girl, I'm like, dang, I'm like, nobody's answering the phone. Ain't nobody returning no phone calls. It's just like the love and the energy is not there, to the point where it really hurts. It's like, dang, I think I'm this and I think I'm that, but this person, they treat me like I'm that, like I'm not that. So this can be, like I say, like this, I'm used to this energy. This can be a very a time where you probably, everybody, especially a motherfucking Scorpio, you need to hide. You need to hide. You need to hide. I'm telling you, the relationship's going to go to hell. It's going to be all types of fighting. I mean, I'm not trying to be negative. So my point, about the Instagram astrologers and tarot card readers, I think they're seeing the bright side of what the energy could be if you understand how to use it. So at this time, you're going to have to be a mental magician. You're going to have to learn how to transmute the energy. So if you can understand that the retrograde Venus, love, is in Leo, maybe have more confidence in yourself, maybe be more self-loving. That's what, I plan on focus on, because baby, up until September 12th, you're not finna get along with nobody. You're not about to like nobody. Nobody's about to treat you the same as what they even been treating you. All right, prepare now. Put on your thick skin because it's ghosting season. Okay. Um, I got up on Facebook this morning. I just felt like ranting and raving about everything. And now that I think about it, it's like go back and delete that shit. You just seem so triggered and so bothered. But I'm just telling you, that's what the energy is. Motherfuckers is triggered and bothered. And I got up like that, you guys, because I went to the little birthday party last night, in my hometown from a small town, Salisbury, North Carolina. And these the type of motherfuckers that they still hate you because you had long hair in kindergarten or because you used to date so and so back in high school. And we 40 something years old now. You know what I'm saying? Bitches walk around jealous. They don't even really know, what I'm saying, like nothing about you. But I love the city that I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Like I was recording my little videos. Yeah, we at the dirty floor, we outside. You know what I'm saying? Chilling, it wasn't no problems. But you could feel the tension, you could feel the jealousy, you could feel the hate. And that's I'm so used to it. Like I got thick skin. Like they used to, bully me because I had long hair when we was in elementary school. I've been dealing with this type of energy. I was born with Venus in retrograde. I know what being ghosted. I know what being unfriended for no reason is like. Okay, you guys, you gonna have to take this time. You're gonna have to hop at your feelings. You're gonna have to hop at your feelings and hop in your bag. And you're gonna have to hop into self-love too, because the bag gonna be cutting up just as much as these niggas and these bitches. I promise you. Like I don't even know. It's just funny because you have to consciously daily make sure that you are um I don't even know. Is it a way for you to even stay out the way, out of this energy, y'all? It's funny, yeah. It is funny. It's entertaining. Like I'm going in on Facebook because I'm like, it'd be the same. It'd be the same people that was just trying to be like you. They was just trying to get all up in your energy. Now they mad. Now they mad. But Scorpios, we feel this all the time. So this not finna be no deep tarot card reading because it's a Venus retrograde, baby. It's a Venus retrograde, baby. The energy is the energy. The energy is the energy. And when I tell you it's retrograde real bad. And wait a minute. I got to sneeze. Excuse me, y'all. You guys, we ain't even really hit it yet. Which I feel like, in my experience now, hopefully don't the energy don't get no worse than what it is, because these little tight money situations and seeing these exes, I can't go like this until September. And even a Mercury retrograde, which when that Mercury retrograde come in at the end of August, and we in a Venus retrograde, oh hell, oh you better get a straight jacket. You're going to need a straight jacket for the end of this summer. For real. All right. Just put my little socks on. So yeah. The actual retrograde in full motion is July 22nd. So we actually haven't hit it yet. Today is the 16th. Let me look at this calendar and see. Damn, it's not. No, oh, there it is. Oh, Saturday. Next weekend shenanigans. It's gonna be real interesting. But I didn't really sage or anything like that. But this deck right here, y'all, I'm sorry, I love a Rider-Waite deck. It can be a little difficult to understand. I have my own tarot cards, but anyway, this deck in particular is whoever's under this reading, whenever you see it, mostly I get a lot of different energies that I've dealt with all the time, but you know what I'm saying, I'm here for the Scorpios because we already get a bad rap. I'm here for the Scorpios. That's the energy I understand. Ooh, yeah. This is their energy. This is external energy. This is not, if you're in this reading, whenever you see this is not your energy. They mad, y'all. I told y'all they mad. They fussing, they fighting, and they arguing. They this is the 5 of Wands, okay? You see all these people here fighting? They mad. I don't know who they mad at because I ain't asked, but they mad. They fighting. They ready to fight. It's disgruntled attitudes. And see, this is what happens when I pull one card, I be having to pull another and another and another, and the story just gets too deep. But I'm going to stop it there because I already told y'all. I seen it last night. They mad. They mad. They arguing. Somebody's arguing, fussing and fighting. This that retrograde shit right here. It's right here, plain as day. Okay? They mad. They mad. I don't know what y'all done did, what you done did to them, what they mad at. They might be mad at somebody else, but they mad. Y'all are gonna have to strap down your emotions. And I know for Scorpio, for me, I stay deep in my emotions. I stay deep, you know what I'm saying, in the water. And somebody, they commented in my inbox, they was like, you on your shit this morning. And I was like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like lately, y'all, I just been letting shit slide. I ain't been saying nothing to nobody. I ain't been expressing no feelings about nothing. I ain't been expressing no feelings about nothing. So, every once in a while, I have to make sure to let motherfuckers know that I'm not nobody to be playing with. Like, I'm a Scorpio. Y'all already know how, once we get hurt, where it's going. You already know what it is. And once we're there at that point, it takes a long time for us to, get out of it. But y'all, for me personally, just because I don't know, I just feel like I'm above the energy just because it's in my natal alignment, and I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I don't know how to navigate it. Like this next couple months is gonna be so hard for me just because I think I'm still healing from a pandemic entanglement. I'm still healing. Like I said, there's never a state, there's never a healed, an actual state of emotions and feelings that you'll get to. It's every day, it's constant, it's lifelong. So, and it's like, it ain't nobody even here to really, ain't nobody really here, like here deep, like in my situation, like with me. So, the thing for, I don't even know why I would sit here and worry about who gonna ghost me, who not gonna, be talking to me, in a few months, because probably more than likely what it is for you Scorpios, guys, they're gonna be coming back in. They're gonna be coming back in, they're gonna be showing back up. And I'm not saying that, I keep seeing posters like it's get back with your ex season. No, I don't know if y'all gonna be getting back with anybody. And I ain't saying go backwards because I see a lot of people, I seen that post, never go backwards, just keep moving forward. But yeah, keep moving forward. I definitely get it. But something's coming around for closure. Like, just like Mercury retrograde, right? Mercury retrograde is about redoing something. reprogramming your thoughts, your mental. You know what I'm saying? It's bringing up things that you need to take care of before you move forward. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can count on a Venus retrograde to do nothing less than reevaluate, reprogram, rethink the things you love, value, and appreciate. These old relationships. Come on now, let's think about what we about to do. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if you are not, like, look around at everybody. They not aware of this energy. Like I told you, this is them. This is them. This is them. They're mad. They're arguing. They're fussing and fighting. This is the energy that they're in. This is their emotions. Like the five, any five is instability. Okay? Oh my God, my stomach is growling so loud. Any five is instability. So we got the 501s here, y'all. They mad, they fighting. Like their energy is very chaotic right now. And this is what Venus retrograde, this is the energy. This is the energy for the next couple days. Like I said, all these cards it's retrograde energy period for the next couple months. You have to fight. You know what? Work on yourself. Don't fight. Don't you this is them. You don't fight. You let the universe work. You let the universe don't play. Okay? As long as you get in yourself, as long as you get in your bag, as long as you work on you. Because I'm telling you, Venus retrograde, it's about your money too. May not necessarily be about your money, but it's about what you value, your car. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people having car problems, your car, your house. Maybe you need to clean up. Maybe you need to fix something. You know what I'm saying? Those are retrograde type things. But again, you worry about you. You worry about self love. You take care of yourself. You do those things. And right now, because you can't even really get in your bag, you're going to have to do these things. You're going to have to work on self love. And the universe is going to have to do it for you because it won't happen any other way right now. Like this energy so based, like compared to the alignments, transits, whatever you want to call it, that it's making to the other planets. Crazy. Crazy. So I don't know. Like we just have to observe what celebrity's gonna break up. I don't be on celebrity gossip that much, but they finna start breaking up. The old people about to start getting back together. So, I'll make an attempt to keep up with that because this energy, y'all, this energy about to be a fool. Look at this. Mm. So it was the Eight of Swords, but it had came out reverse. And I know I promised that I wasn't, gonna pull another card, but they can't get out of their own mental frustration here. Okay? Like this is something that they're doing to themselves. Y'all, these cards right here, when I see these cards right here, I know it's emotional, mental chaos. Okay, this Five of Wands, that's more outward. That's people fighting with each other. But this Eight of Swords has a lot to do with that. That's see these swords, right? The swords, like you have to learn to how to read these cards and how to interpret them more as far as what's going on with you, not necessarily really other people. You know what I'm saying? People get on here and all they want to know is, but this is not, I'm not telling you about anyone specific. I'm not saying your man doing this, your man. This is why I got a separate deck. This is the external energy. This is the external energy of the people around you, or in a larger sense out in the world. But when you read the cards, you have to first see where, it fits you personally and not actual people. But anyway, this Eight of Swords, I see that as, somebody being, they're mentally tormented. And the thing is, whatever is going on with them mentally, they're taking it out on other people with this Five of Wands. Okay. So, that's some tough energy, guys, to be, dealing with. Like you're gonna have to, you can't fight with people who are fighting with self. Okay. Resist the urge to fight with people who are fighting with self. That's why I say you worry about you. Okay. So yeah, I feel a lot better now, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I went out last night and it was some not speaking, going on. It was some jealousy going on. It was some things going on. And what those things are meant to do, they did. They're meant to make you, rethink, reevaluate, you know what I'm saying? Try to validate yourself. Like, why is this? Why is that? Why is this? Why is that? So, now that I'm getting on here and I'm seeing, you know what I'm saying, like what their energy is, I understand and I feel better. And I can tell you and I can tell myself, yeah, we're going to have to definitely work on self love. All you Scorpios or anybody that even sees this video, because the energy is the energy for everybody. The energy is the energy for everybody. And that's just what it is. So until next time, y'all have a great day.